Hey guys, my name's Austin, this is the Car Scene, and today I'm going to be giving you a quick walk around on this 2022 Jeep Wagoneer. This is a Series 2 and it is two-wheel drive. Today I'm coming at you from Hoover, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram here in Summerville, South Carolina. While this is their Summerville lot, they actually have 3 other lots throughout the Low Country. If you're looking for a Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, they definitely have the largest selection in the Low Country for you to check out. With that said, let's get walking around this vehicle. So looking at the front of this brand new Jeep Wagoneer, you can see that Jeep has gone all out with the styling. They're really turning the brand towards a luxury lineup. So you can see here in the headlights, we've got Jeep Performance LED written right in there, as well as these huge projector headlights, just absolutely massive, almost 2 feet long. Big, huge grille, big, huge wheels, big, huge tire. They went all out, everything gargantuan, and this isn't even the Grand Wagoneer. So when they released this model, they also released the Grand Wagoneer, which is its larger brother. Comes with bigger everything, bigger engine, bigger wheels, bigger suspension, bigger tow capacity, everything. And so looking at the front of this Wagoneer, it's exactly that. It's big, it's a very large vehicle. It competes with vehicles like the Escalade, like the Yukon, like the Lincoln Navigator, and they've actually been putting this USA flag right here behind the logo just to mark that this vehicle was assembled in Ohio, which is in the United States, of course. So moving down the side of the vehicle, you can see they use kind of a rounded, squared off approach looking at the windows as well as the rest of the styling. And moving around the back, you can see we've got this great big taillight on one side as well as another huge taillight on the other side. I can turn those on later so you can check those out. Do have a single exhaust pipe out of the right side of the rear of the vehicle, a full-size spare, and an independent rear suspension with coilover. You can see these tires are pretty street tires, but this one doesn't actually have the off-road package. So looking at our window sticker, you can see this is a Series 2. The Series go 1, 2, and 3. It gets more luxurious as you go. This one is the two-wheel drive model, and it ends up being $74,000. After your destination and options that exist here at this dealership, it's $76,000. With that said, let's go head on inside and see what that rear storage is looking like, as well as those rear seats. So in the back of this Series 2 Wagoneer, you can see we've got about 1.5 feet of storage, very tall storage as well. We do have some plug-ins like a 12 volt, as well as a power button here to close the back, and a subwoofer right here in the back. So like I said, this is with the third row seats up. You can see lots and lots of storage room for all of your stuff. We do have capless fuel fill on this one and a little guide to tell you how. Okay guys, so climbing inside, you can see our second row doors open nice and wide. They're very large doors with very, beautiful wood trim, piano black, leather at the elbow, and storage down below. Looking at our seats, they're great leather seats. You've got 3 across the middle, you've got 3 in the rear, so this is an 8-passenger vehicle. These power seats are gonna be extremely helpful for anybody who has kids or car seats or anything, because the actual seat doesn't collapse. So climbing in the way back third row here, you can see we've got a couple different areas that we can step. Let me show you these real quick. So you've got your actual step that you step up on, you've got your plastic step, and then you've got the floor in the rear. So you've got a few steps to get up, so don't worry about being feeble or anything like that. You'll be fine, there's plenty of steps. We do have USB-C and USB 2.0, as well as a little storage nook here, a cup holder here, and an air vent here. So there's plenty of amenities, as well as these nice big large glass windows that are gonna make you extremely comfortable back here. Makes it feel very open. And you do have a large glass ceiling. There's a coat hook back here, so if you need to hang clothes or anything, you can. But it's extremely comfortable. There's a ton of room. One of the things that's really great about this vehicle, most of the vehicles in this category really move your feet close to the bottom of the seat, making you sit like this, and it's very uncomfortable. And this vehicle has done an amazing, stellar job at really giving you the ability to bend your knees in the third row. This is a vehicle I wouldn't mind being in the third row on a road trip for. The other thing is you can actually recline the third row back here. So if you look right here in the corner of the seat, you can pull this handle and you can recline the entire, it's not the entire bench because it's a 60-40 split, but you can recline your half of the bench and then the same thing over on the driver's side. And it makes it really comfortable to be back here. I'll show you the angle that we're at with this recline. But yeah, so it's an extremely comfortable third row. Let's go move into the second row and let's talk about how comfortable those seats are. So once again, looking at the actual seat quality, the seats are very, very comfortable. Let me climb inside so we can adjust the seat to a more comfortable position, because when it initially snaps back, it's pretty vertical. So the seats do slide forward and aft. You've got a bar underneath that you can move the seat forward and back if you need more or less knee room. Do have an air vent right here on the wall. We do have automatic climate control back here, which can be controlled right here. We also have we have USB-C, USB 2.0, a 110 house plug outlet, and a 12 volt, as well as a storage nook right above that for phones or tablets or devices, anything like that. Have an armrest right here that's got 2 cup holders, very reminiscent of the Ram 1500 back here. But that's not bad. These are, you know, that's a great vehicle, and this is a great vehicle like it. Glass ceiling that comes all the way back with a power shade, which is really, really great. Let me give you a look at this front seating area, because it's extremely luxurious, it's extremely nice, and it's a good place to be. All right, with that said, let me go head up to the front seats. We'll go into the infotainment displays and we'll talk about what those can do. Okay guys, so we're in here with the vehicle running. I'm just gonna go through all the screens for you that we have here in the center stack. So looking at our center stack, you can leave it on the miles per hour, tachometer, fuel economy, coolant. If you click to the right, you can see your driver's assistance screen. If we push up, you can actually customize the screen, so you can decide what goes where. There's a lot of customizability within this screen, so a lot that you can do with it. Let me go through the center screen over here. This is our Uconnect 5.0. This is the newest Uconnect, most up to date. You can see you can click on media, click on comfort. It is a little hesitant in between screens. You can see that there's a little bit of pause before it actually pulls up the screen. Under our phone, you can see all of our Bluetooth settings and everything. Do you want to pair? No thanks. But you can set up favorites, keypads, recents. And all of this should be the same throughout different versions of the Uconnect 5.0, but you can see we can fold our second row, fold our third row, and they actually do fold down, which is really nice. Heated and cooled seats in here, heated steering wheel. Underneath the home page, you can see what's going on there. We can adjust the climate with these touch capacitive buttons. You can see that adjusting up in the top left-hand corner as I push the button. But yeah, that's Uconnect 5.0. With that said, let's keep going on in the video. Okay guys, so under the hood of our Series 2 Wagoneer, you can see here it is, the tried and true 5.7 liter Hemi V8 with e-torque. For those of you that don't know, e-torque is a mild hybrid system. This is a big electric generator, and there is a electric motor inside the transmission that can give you up to 140 extra pound-feet of torque, either upon takeoff or while towing. And what that does is that just gives the engine a little bit of a chance to not burn as much fuel, saving you a little bit of fuel economy. You can see we do have this beautiful metal plate that's currently covered up for the owner to take off. It says Wagoneer, born in America. It says where it was designed and where it was built, in Warren, Michigan, not Ohio, like I said earlier. There's your correction. Sorry about that, y'all. All right, but here it is. This thing makes 395 horsepower, around 400 pound-feet of torque. They don't actually combine the numbers like a lot of mild hybrid systems do to give you a torque number, so it's just the torque number that the gas motor makes. All right, with that said, let's go check out a final walk around. Okay guys, so looking at the overall style, this thing is a grand, very beautiful, very large, very extravagant luxury 3-row SUV. And for your money, I think it's definitely one of the best options, if not the best option. Once again, a lot of that comes down to preference, but I think it looks absolutely beautiful and stellar. And if you guys are looking to buy one, make sure to stop in at Hoover, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram here in Summerville, South Carolina, or one of their other lots throughout the low country. Thanks for watching, guys. If you guys enjoy the content, make sure to like and subscribe. We also have an in-depth video that you can check out that goes into all the details about the engine, the transmission, the suspension, and everything going on with this vehicle. Have a great day, y'all.